Intelligence is commonly viewed as a strength, a tool for understanding the world and solving complex problems. Yet in psychology, intelligence can also serve a defensive function. When cognitive ability becomes tightly linked to it may shift from a means of exploration into a mechanism of ego protection. An ego defense emerges when the self feels threatened. For some intelligent individuals, being smart is not just something they possess, but something they must be. Mistakes, disagreement, or uncertainty then become emotionally dangerous. In response, intelligence is used not to learn, but to defend identity. Arguments become weapons, and reasoning becomes a shield. One common form of this defense is instead of engaging with uncomfortable emotions, a person analyzes them from a distance. Feelings are dissected, explained, and rationalized away. While this creates an illusion of control, it also disconnects the individual from genuine emotional experience. The mind stays active, but the self remains protected and untouched. Another pattern is the compulsive need to be right. Intelligent people often possess the verbal and logical tools to dominate conversations. When intelligence becomes an ego defense, dialogue turns into competition. Winning the argument matters more than understanding the truth. This behavior masks insecurity rather than confidence. Psychologically, this defensive use of intelligence often develops early. Praise focused solely on intellect can teach a child that worth depends on cognitive superiority. Emotional needs may go unnoticed or minimized. As adults, these individuals rely on intelligence to secure validation, fearing that without it, they are unremarkable or vulnerable. This defensive stance limits growth. Ego-protected intelligence resists feedback, dismisses emotional data, and avoids ambiguity. It favors certainty over curiosity. Over time, this rigidity can lead to strained relationships, shallow self-awareness, and a sense of isolation despite intellectual success. In contrast, psychologically healthy intelligence is flexible. It tolerates not knowing. It allows emotions to coexist with logic. When intelligence is no longer responsible for protecting the ego, it becomes freer to serve understanding rather than defense. This shift often requires humility and emotional courage. Research on wisdom consistently highlights integration. Wisdom arises when cognition, emotion, and ethics are allowed to inform one another. Intelligence alone cannot achieve this integration if it is busy guarding the ego. Letting go of the need to appear superior opens space for deeper insight. Ultimately, intelligence becomes an ego defense when it is used to avoid vulnerability. True strength lies not in mental dominance, but in the ability to think clearly while remaining emotionally open. When intelligence stops defending the self, it begins to reveal it.